Good day, everybody. Jason went Learn to Survive. In my last video, I did a box opening of some stuff that a friend of mine sent me that I didn't get to see this year because of the virus. I usually go up and see him uh, the end of June, last week of June, first week of July, and we celebrate our birthdays then. His birthday's late in July, mine's in November. But because of the virus, that didn't happen, so I sent him uh, a package earlier in the year for his birthday, and he did the same for me. One of the things that he got me was this Mora Eldris knife. Now, I've been carrying this knife every day since I've got it, and I absolutely love it. There's a few things about it that I thought were left to be desired, and it's no big deal, and this is not my review of it. First thing I didn't like was the paracord it came with, so I used my own, and I put this little slider on it. I don't think too many people have used the paracord they gave you for a lanyard anyway. Second was the ferrocerium rod. While the ferrocerium rod itself is good, the mounting idea they had for it was not great. So what if society totally collapsed? Or you find yourself in some other survival situation and you've got your neck knife and you've got the mounting options that they gave you for the ferrocerium rod, and it's just bouncing around, clacking, it's slapping you while you move because it's just hanging there off the sheath or off the lanyard. What do you do? Now, I've seen guys that made fancy leather sheaths that the original Mora sheath sets in, locks in. It's all fine and dandy. I love them. They look good, they look nice, and they're functional. But what if you're out in the wild? Well, one of the biggest things that contribute to survival is critical outside the box thinking and how to improvise and use stuff around you to improve and make what you need. So with that in mind, I started pilfering through my drawers, and I found this little piece of plastic tubing. Now, anything could be used, a little piece of copper tubing that the ferrocerium rod fits in, rubber tubing that you can get at the hardware store, straws, bigger straws for milkshakes, just a lot of things that you could find on the ground or pilfer in a societal collapse that you could do this with. So what I did is I took a little multi-tool here and I heated up the knife blade, started a little notch, then used a file to file it to the size it is on the bottom. You can even still see the dust on there. So the ferrocerium rod fits in. Then I took the piece of paracord off the ferrocerium rod and cut and tied and taped a hairband on it. So you just take your ferrocerium rod, it drops in there. You take the band there, pull it down, it fits right in them notches, tuck your leather piece in there, and bam, you got a little case for it. Now, how does this work with the Mora? Well, in a situation like I'm talking, it'd be real easy. You're going to take, hopefully you have some tape with you, whether it be duct tape or electrical tape like I'm using here. Just take a little piece here, get it started on that. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. And we're just going to give it a good tight wrap, pulling the electrical tape tight. like so. Do it a quick cut, anchor it down so now you've got that mounted on the side of your knife. Drop your fire steel in, take your elastic band that you put on there, drop it in the notches at the bottom, tuck your leather thing that will sit across the top of the fire steel when you use it. There, it's connected. It's not going anywhere. Down and dirty, simple, can be done in the wild if needed. Solution, thinking outside the box with stuff that you could find around you to take care of a problem. With that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video. And I hope you guys are staying safe, staying healthy. This virus is picking back up. It is getting uh, wicked out there with it in some places. Here we happen to break 1 day records that are higher than even when we were at our peak. So stay safe, take care of yourself, take care of one another, and I will talk to y'all later.